Imagine waking up one day to find your fortune gone, your freedom stripped, and even your beloved pets sold without your say. Now picture your ex, yes, that ex, swooping in, claiming to fight for you with a jaw-dropping $250 million lawsuit. Sounds like a Hollywood thriller, right? But this is the real-life drama unfolding around talk show legend Wendy Williams, and it's got the internet on fire. Buckle up, because this story is wilder than anything you've heard on The Wendy Williams Show. A $250 million battle erupts. On June 17, 2025, a legal bombshell detonated. Kevin Hunter, Wendy Williams' ex-husband, filed a $250 million lawsuit against 48 defendants, including her court-appointed guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, Wells Fargo, and even the judge overseeing her case. The claim? Wendy, the queen of daytime TV, is being abused, neglected, and robbed blind under a guardianship that's supposed to protect her. Hunter says he's fighting for her freedom, but Wendy herself dropped a bombshell of her own. "I have nothing to do with this lawsuit. It's a money grab." So, who's telling the truth? Is Hunter a knight in shining armor or a wolf in sheep's clothing? And why is the world screaming #FreeWendy? Let's dive into the chaos. What's going down and why it matters? Picture this. Wendy Williams, once a larger-than-life figure dishing hot topics to millions, is now under a legal guardianship that controls her money, her movements, and even her contact with family. It all started in 2022 when Wells Fargo froze her accounts, citing concerns about her mental health after diagnoses of frontotemporal dementia and aphasia. A court-appointed guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, stepped in, but Hunter's lawsuit paints a chilling picture. This guardianship isn't a lifeline, it's a prison. The lawsuit alleges Wendy's $20 million fortune has vanished, her health is crumbling, and her two beloved rescue cats were sold without her consent. Even worse, Hunter claims Morrissey and others have isolated Wendy from her son, Kevin Hunter Jr., and her family, leaving her vulnerable and alone. The stakes couldn't be higher. Hunter wants the guardianship terminated and demands $250 million for the irreparable harm done to Wendy. But here's the twist. Wendy's fighting back. In a statement that sent shockwaves through social media, she said, "I am under proper care and have no involvement in this baseless lawsuit. Kevin's just after my money." Her legal team is digging into the claims, and her guardian is circling the wagons. This isn't just a legal battle. It's a public spectacle that's tearing open old wounds and sparking a firestorm online. The drama unfolds. Let's set the scene. June 17, 2025. Kevin Hunter storms into court with a 200-page lawsuit, naming 48 defendants and demanding justice for Wendy. "This guardianship is a weapon, not a shield," he declares, accusing Morrissey and Wells Fargo of draining Wendy's fortune and neglecting her health. He points to heartbreaking details. Wendy's cats, her furry babies, sold off like property. Her son, Kevin Jr., allegedly barred from seeing her. And her once vibrant spirit, fading under the weight of isolation and control. The media went into overdrive. Page 6 screamed, Wendy Williams' ex files $250 million lawsuit demanding her release from guardianship. The Daily Beast reported, the former TV host and her ex-husband filed a $250 million lawsuit to end her conservatorship. But then Wendy's statement hit like a thunderclap, shutting down Hunter's narrative. TMZ blasted. Wendy Williams says she has nothing to do with lawsuit X filed. The internet exploded, with fans divided. Is Hunter a hero or a hustler? Social media lit up with #FreeWendy trending worldwide. At Kempire Daily posted, Wendy Williams and ex-husband file $250 million lawsuit to Yendy guardianship. #FreeWendy, racking up thousands of likes. At Complex Pop added fuel, writing, Kevin Hunter claims Wendy's being abused and defrauded by her guardians. Get the full story. But others weren't buying it. One ex-user snapped, Kevin's been milking Wendy for years. Now he's playing savior? Miss me with that. Reddit's r/FOMO thread buzzed with skepticism. This guy's got a history of shady moves. Bet he's after her cash. The fallout didn't stop there. Clips from Wendy's 2024 documentary, whereas Wendy Williams resurfaced, showing her confusion and distress under guardianship. Fans wept over scenes of Wendy struggling to communicate, her spark dimmed. "This is elder abuse," one YouTube commenter aged. Another wrote, "Wendy deserves her freedom. Her voice was her power." The documentary's raw footage added gasoline to the hashtag #FreeWendy movement, with fans demanding answers. The messy past. To understand this saga, we need to rewind. Wendy and Kevin's marriage was a roller coaster, ending in 2019 after 21 years amid allegations of infidelity and financial disputes. Their divorce was finalized in 2020, but the drama never stopped. In 2024, Wendy's guardian demanded Hunter repay $112,000 in overpaid divorce settlements, while Hunter claimed he hadn't been paid in 23 months. Now, he's even trying to nullify their divorce, alleging fraud and hidden assets worth $48 million. Sound messy? That's because it is. Hunter's track record raises red flags. He was Wendy's manager during her talk show glory days, but critics say he controlled her finances and career too tightly. Fans on X haven't forgotten, with one posting, "Kevin's been living off Wendy's checks forever. Now he's her savior?" Nah. Yet Hunter's lawsuit leans on Wendy's vulnerability, citing her dementia and aphasia diagnosis as reasons she can't fight for herself. Is he exploiting her illness, or is he genuinely trying to save her? Wendy's guardianship itself is a lightning rod. Since 2022, fans have questioned why a woman who built a media empire is under such strict control. The Where is Wendy Williams? Documentary exposed troubling scenes. Wendy appearing disoriented, her finances locked down, her family sidelined. It echoed Britney Spears' conservatorship battle, fueling the hashtag #FreeWendy hashtag. But Wendy's statement defending her care throws a wrench in the narrative. Is she truly okay? Or is someone pulling the strings? Where I stand. Look, I grew up watching Wendy Williams spill the tea with that fearless grin. She was unapologetic, raw, and real, a voice for the voiceless. Seeing her silenced by a guardianship breaks my heart. If Hunter's claims are true, this is a scandal that demands justice. But his history makes me side-eye his motives. The man's been accused of leeching off Wendy for decades. Why should we trust him now? Still, the bigger issue is Wendy's freedom. No one should have their life, money, and even pets controlled against their will. This feels like a betrayal of everything Wendy stood for. I'm rooting for her to reclaim her voice, but I'm not holding my breath for Hunter to be the hero. What do you think? This drama is far from over, and we're staying locked in. Hit that like button if you're team #FreeWendy, subscribe for more jaw-dropping updates, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. Up next, is another celebrity trapped in a shady conservatorship? You won't believe who. Drop a comment, and let's keep this convo going.